Namaste. I am here to speak about a topic that has already been spoken about a lot of times by a lot of people. But I am here to share my personal experience and what that experience has taught me. As adults, we are under tremendous pressure right now. The pressure of coronavirus, the lockdown, the stress of noisy media around. It's all very stressful, and I get that. I totally understand. And we have all the rights to be disturbed, to be frustrated, and to be stressed. Yes, I get that. But for a moment, close your eyes. Just for a moment. And make sure that when you open your eyes, your child's face is in front of you. For that child, you are the world. So now what to do? Before jumping on to your child's problem and becoming a masiha to solve your child's stress, first address your own stress. Do yoga, sing songs, dance. You are incredible and you will find the best way to get out of that stress. You can do it. Once you address your own situation, you will be in the strongest position to solve or to address your child's problem. But before moving any further, please understand every child's way to express their situation is different. Some children will speak out, some children will burst open their expressions, their emotions, but some will sink in. And that is the point when you have the biggest responsibility in the whole world. Try and make them understand the various emotions that are present inside of them. Please let them express whatever emotion they are feeling right now. Be it anger, be it sadness, be it frustration, or be it clear joy. Let them express the way they want to. Communicate more than ever. This time, communication is the only key to have mental peace or mental health in a family. More communication doesn't mean be all philosophical and preachy. Being communicative means speak. Before that, listen, understand, and then speak. Try and understand all their questions. Try and understand all their queries and try to address them. You might not have all the answers, but the important thing to do is relate to their problems, relate to their questions. Now, for instance, my 2.5-year-old child asked me that can we go out and play in a lockdown? Of course, the answer was no. But then just clearly stating that no, we cannot go outside and play, all I said that for some days we have to stay in. For some days we cannot go out and play. This situation is not permanent, it will go. And then once it is gone, we will go out and have fun. I was hopeful and I passed that hope to my child. Now, technically speaking, what I did was right or wrong is not my concern. My concern is that my child's query is addressed. Sometimes being mindful about your child's age is more important than being truthful. You will have to filter the information. You will have to filter the facts that are happening in the outside world and address them to your children. Ask for their assistance in household chores. Very basic, but very important. Plan out a routine for your child. Let this plan be free flowing. Don't be strict around it. Let your child indulge into a sustaining and a productive activity throughout a day. But relax. It need not to be perfect. Important thing is have fun together. If you're not feeling like having fun together, then just relax together. The whole world has stopped. So what if your child is attending a school which is not understandable by the conventional norms? So what the schools are held on mobile phones rather than in classrooms? What is the point of getting stressed out about things that are not in our hands? Just calm down, parents. I see teachers adapting to this new technology and trying very hard to understand these new dynamics. between classroom and them. And children, they are sitting there between Android phones and unclear audio of their teachers and the overwhelming expectations of their parents. Please calm down, parents. Everyone is facing this challenge. Make this online schooling thing a fun phase. Have fun with your child. Dance, shout, sing, play, draw, paint, make a mess. Make this mess a beautiful thing that you can cherish throughout your life. This year is taking a toll on us. I know. But then this is our responsibility to make our children feel safe, comfortable, and hopeful. Be strong and be kind.